Give me a minute, I'll teach you how to draw anime eyes like this for free. Depending on the characteristics, they have different shapes, but there's one thing in common. Their eyes are way much bigger than it should originally be. For an example, I've written down 2 keywords here to define my character. But how do I portray the character as villainous and dangerous? I use a lot of triangles and angled lines. How feminine? It's going to be soft lines, right? Like S, C curves. And so combining together, it has to be angled and narrowed. That's because we have feminine, right? So that we need to smooth the lines out. Just like this, which gives us this specific eye shape. So we get our first basic sketch. But keep in mind, even though it's anime, there should be an eyeball inside. If we take a look at the side perspective, it should look like this. We can erase the unwanted parts. Of course, add a pupil in. Also should be a little fold here as an eye back. So now we add another layer. I just put all my base color in here. One tip in here, I use a warm gray instead of complete white. It looks so much more natural than using normal white. Like the pupil, I didn't use black. Instead, I used grayish blue. It looks so much more compatible with the whole drawing. Select the color. Like what we have done in previous tutorials, let the value go down first. Go through the grays and make it colder. So we have our shadow color. Take the original color again, set the value down, colder, go through the gray. Highlight, we also select the original color, go up the value a little bit more saturated, and lean towards a little bit more to the light color. So we have a highlight color. Anime eyes is just like glass jewelry. Of course, we're gonna do the reflection color, pick the shadow color here, colder, go through the gray. Go a little bit more colder, and give it a little bit of saturation boost now because it's going towards the cold color. For the pupil, give it a little bit downwards of the value and it should be good. Here we can also do a little bit more reflection. So give it a little bit of saturation boost and give the reflection a little bit. We saturated it because of the blood vessels. Of course, adding some basic makeup, now we can slowly add lashes. As always, you can flip the canvas, draw again if it makes you feel more comfortable. So 2 fingers, swipe like this to alpha lock, start changing the line colors for a little bit. That means you can just blend for a little bit. Of course, we can draw a little bit more lighter color here to define the lashes. So it looks like this. Now the tutorial is way too long again. I'll have to separate it into a different reel. So stay tuned for part 2. I love you.